I mean, a couple of reasons. I mean, we are in these very complex supply chains, and one of the main, business that we have right now for us is supporting the roadmap for 4G going into 5G. So basically, I mean, we are building the substrate that is going to be used in this roadmap for the front-end module of your phone, for example. All the communications go through these front-end modules. And basically, we are in 100% of the smartphones supporting the roadmap, 3G, 4G, going to 5G. And the complexity of the roadmap gives us an opportunity also to extend inside the phone itself. So, just basically, I mean, if you think about a phone that we were building 2 years ago, we had about 20 millimeters square of SOI inside the phone. Today, it's about 50, and tomorrow it will be 75, 80, going to 100. So even on a flat market, we continue to grow in a significant way.
And how much of this depends on expansion and the 5G potential? Because we keep hearing about these phones that are now 5G ready, but then often the infrastructure is not there. So at what point does 5G become a real game changer for your business?
I mean, it starts to be a significant game changer because, there is a big focus right now on the infrastructures. Our product now goes also into the infrastructure. So we are benefiting from, the upgrades that, the countries are putting in place really to get this infrastructure ready. Now, when it comes to the impact, the real impact, I will say, next year will still continue to be the beginning of the 5G. I mean, you will see basically 2021 will be a good year where we see this technology ramping in mass market.
Please go ahead.
I was just going to say, I mean, that's the hope out there, is that this technological trend can be somewhat of a relief for the sector, the semiconductor sector overall, because really if you look at the macro trends, it hasn't been helpful, especially if you consider the China-US trade tensions, semiconductor, smartphones really caught in the middle of what has been a tariff fight here. How is that affecting demand for your business?
In fact, I mean, if you look at the trend tensions and if you look at semiconductor industry, there is a mission, that this industry has, and the mission is to bring new innovations. If you look back the 30 years, okay, we have been able to really change the way people live, the way people learn, the way people communicate and move. So the mission of this industry is really to bring an extra capability in terms of communications, but not only. I mean, look at this artificial intelligence that we want to bring on the edge of the applications. There is so many sensors around us right now that we need to bring this sensor more intelligence, and they have to communicate to each other. But it will also come into your hand, right? I mean, your coffee machine will tell you a lot of things in the morning when you...
You need less coffee. That's your fifth cup. Stop.
And if you think about electrical vehicles, that's another big trend. Yeah. Okay, power efficiency will be another big trend in our industry. So we are going to continue to really grow, and I think that we are reaching the bottom in terms of our industry. I think that next year will be the beginning of a rebound, and the year after next will be a beautiful year. And back to the trade tensions, yes, because you mentioned that. I mean, again, if you think about the missions, there is no one company who can do it all by itself. Yeah. So it's all about partnership. And what is happening, I mean, it's creating, different type of partnership, and the supply chain can move a little bit, from, the usual partnership to different partnership. And at this point, I will say that, as a European company, yes, growing in Singapore as well, we are lucky because we are continuing to work with everybody.
Hey everybody, it's Hadley Gamble from our new CNBC Middle East Bureau in Abu Dhabi. Thanks for stopping by. Now to watch more, you can try one of the videos that just popped up on your screen. And don't forget to subscribe.